Now, everything we've done so far is leading up to Ron Dory. I don't do Ron Dory any different than what we've just done. You trained Ron Dory before? Okay. You want to join me? Okay. Okay. That's fine. All right. Anybody want to Ron Dory? Come on, let me. Somebody I haven't worked with. Now, in Ron Dory, again, now this is just one guy's opinion. I'm not going to change anything from what I've already been doing. Okay, so we start the Ron Dory. What am I doing? No, I'm Ron Dorian.
He's restraining me.
Aha! No. But what did I do? I did a release. Everybody see that release? The problem I have with a lot of rondorial people do a really nice release here, and then they go. And Brian said the perfect statement. What'd you say, Brian?
Moving back in front of Daniel where he had his whole power in front of him.
So you can shoot him again. Guys, if he's got a gun up on you and you get out of the way of the bullet, don't jump back in the way of the gun. You got 90% of the battle won, stay here. So what if you don't compromise him? Does that make sense? From a practical perspective, you notice all that I've been demonstrating out here, when I'm close to somebody, I've got my hands on them. Have y'all seen that? And when I finish talking, I'm pushing them off. What am I doing? I'm training to survive. Some people call that rude in martial arts. Well, guess what? If you don't want to work with me, don't fucking work with me if you think I'm rude. But I expect you to do the same thing. Once you've got me compromised and you can't get anything done, just get rid of me. There you go. If you're demonstrating something, and I encourage this, if you're demonstrating something and you get here and you're talking and all of a sudden you're finished talking, just push me off of you. Is that not a good survival technique? You will respond like you train. I promise you. If you get out here and practice talking and don't have control of this guy and just drop your hands. And so as an instructor, in my opinion, get in the habit of once you're done with them. That wasn't very much, was it? Has he got any opportunity whatsoever to get back to me? I'm not getting back in the way of the bullet. Okay? So we do a release. Here we are again. Isn't this kind of where we were?
Yeah.
Why do I need a technique? That make sense? Hell, I'll stay here all day long. Sushi. I'm sorry, Jack. Sushi is what? Kuzushi is the definition? Crumbling. Y'all don't have to stop. Please don't stop. Okay. Crumbling. Do you see him crumble there? I didn't take him down all the way. He broke down a little bit. He broke down a little bit more. He just kept following him down. Did you feel that? So, I'm getting a release position. Now, we're set up human beings again. If we hook up here, okay, what have I got here? Anybody? Can see a number 3 position here? Number 3 release here?
Yep. Possibly number 4 here.
Oh, number 4 here. Well, wasn't that nice? And here we go again. But all it is relationships. You figure out where you are in time and space and go from there. Guess what? If you're in a gunfight and your weapon's dry, it's not time to stand up and go click, click, click. It's time to be dropping that magazine, putting another magazine in, and going back into the ball game. Does that make sense? Knowing where you are in time and space. Now, I use this example all the time. 90% of malfunctions on a semi-automatic weapon are what? Operator error. But magazine not being seated, round not being chambered, correct? So guess what I did every day before I went to work? Guess what I did every time I got a warrant? I'm getting ready to go. Now, I just checked it. Because shit happens. And it still might happen. But yet I still do my... But what I'm trying to say is I eliminate 90% of my problems. I check my spare tire, make sure it's got air in it, before I get out there. I went out on a... guy was doing a shooting out... I can't remember what street it was on. He'd broken his girlfriend's arm and shot up the house. And we go out there, and my partner, I look down, and there's a wad of paper in her barrel that's sticking out the bottom of her holster. I'm going, I need to see your weapon real quick. Now, we're on site. We're 2 houses down, but we're on site. So if he starts coming out the house, we're down to one gun. Somebody, I don't know if it was one of our kids, rolled up a piece of paper and stuck in there so tight that I had to take the weapon apart and get a rod and drive that piece of paper out of the barrel. That's not the time to find out that you've got a, when you got a felony warrant, somebody with a firearm, somebody just already hurt somebody, telling they're going to kill everybody. That's not the time to be there and find out maybe my gun might malfunction. Have that all sorted out before you get there. Does that make sense? So my point is, I've got all this sorted out as far as this goes, what's going to happen. I'm going to grab me a different way. He's got me in 2 number 4s. Can everybody see this? I already know what my positions are and where it's most efficient to go from here. So I know Kuzushi out of the way, and here we go again. I'm not going to stand in front of this guy and fight, because if I stand out here and do this stuff, work with me, do your normal rondo, we'll be out here all day and he'll kill me. But what I'm going to do is get behind him and drop him and control him. Does that make sense? So, person 1, we're going to set this up and I'm going to work with you here in a little bit. Person 1, which is the senior instructor, the senior of the 2 guys, he's going to get a release position. And number 2, do a release. Beautiful. Now, stop right there. Stop right there. What release position am I in? 3? Everybody see a 3? Palm up. Number 3. Oh, damn. Wasn't that nice? Now, what release position are you in? Do a number 1 release. Oh, shit. Where am I? I'm in number 2, aren't I? Oh, well. He's in number 4. Oh, shoot. All it is releases. Did you feel that? Did you see that? Any questions? No? Didn't see it? That's why it's important, guys. And George will tell you, Daniel will tell you, Everybody that works with me, I'll make them stop and slow down. Guess what? I can already see this stuff. I want you to see it. And once you see it, you go, oh, that was pretty easy. And once you get to doing it, all you're looking for is those relationships. What are you doing on the highway? You're looking for the relationship between you and the other vehicles and where you need to go, correct? If you're in this lane and you need to go over there, you need to either slow down and slide behind, speed up and slide over, or whatever it is you need to do. Or opposite way. You're constantly adjusting. But you're adjusting from where you are to where you need to be. And you're looking at what relationship you're in as the best way to get there. And that was the magic of Tamiki, is that if you're in this position, pretty much the best way to get out of that. Now I can go here, or I can do some other things, but for all practical purposes, if I'll push down here, it off balances him, and now I'm in there. Now, if my palm happens to be up, I can't necessarily do that. What I can do is push straight down, and we'll come back to this again. Same thing with number 3. If I happen to be in this position, it's up and over. If it happens to be down, it's in a curl position. But it's practically effortless because your body is biomechanically set up already to go there. You know, you don't push on a rope. Why? Because it just don't work that way. You got to pull on a damn rope. Does that make sense? Now you can set a rope up where you can pull on it from both directions, up and down, but still you have to pull on it. Okay? Grab a partner. If you get a chance, work with George or Daniel. Kyle and Damon has done this quite a bit. Any questions? Any questions? Go slow. Let the guy do a normal grab. Let the guy do a release, and you look and see where you are, and then go from there. It's not magic. It's really simple.